We're live, but there was something wrong with the whole screen for some reason.
Oh, okay.
So
we were all
it worked,
quiet
but it
for
didn't
nothing.
work. I had to turn it back on.
And now it's back to working.
Yeah. Hi,
Dream
welcome
is alchemy.
welcome to Circus of the Broken Chain, Goblin Cave TV's Pathfinder2e Extinction Curse game. We're in book 3, and we're facing dinosaurs, apparently.
We faced dinosaurs.
We emerged victorious, I should
Faced
say.
a dinosaur from the inside and out. So the intro movie's music was done by Lauren Ross, who's down below. Send lots of money and commissions if you can, or just listen to music on Spotify or other places. The artwork and of the overlay and of the character art was done by Hideki Chibi. Go check them out at bestokecc.com.au. That's bestokecharactercreations.com.au for commissions. They do amazing work. They're even working on animations now. So really cool, great stuff. Sciencecape is going to be doing audio in the background. Not a sponsor, but that's where we get our audio for. That's what we're doing the mixing for. I think the last thing is if you wish to send us money to help out the channel, every $1 donation or subscription gives our players hero points. Those hero points gives them hero cards or re-rolls, which they can choose for, or just straight up, I'm going to save my character and use up all the hero points they have to change fate, so to speak. It also allows our players to be a bit more reckless because they've got some more second chances to back them up. More reckless means more entertaining. So that's how it kind of works. I think that's about it.
Not one out. It does, except for the fact that I think a majority of the players here are filled with a deep-rooted anxiety.
No.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
In this game, it certainly has been a thing. When we played
just
Tales from the
need
Loop,
one
you didn't care and just had
to
fun.
save ourselves.
Actually, when you played MoonQuest, you also didn't care as well. You just, yeah.
Well, yeah, because
Yeah.
RuneQuest was like 3 episodes,
Yeah.
and we knew it was only going to be 3 episodes.
Yeah. Oh,
I paid for art for this character. I'm invested in her continued existence.
and the temp character you paid for art for. So,
And my temp character, and I'm not even playing that one now.
yes. Well, would you like to do an introduction be first, because you paid for art?
Sure. Hi, everyone. I'm Del, and I will be playing Lyriel the Liberated, the Elven Aasimar escape artist and cleric of Calistria.
I just want to clarify, I wasn't going to pay for season 3 art, and Del wanted that. That wasn't me being an ass.
I was just passionate about, like, I wanted to create a certain look. The original art was very much Lyriel's circus attire.
Yeah.
This is very much her, like, fuck you, I am who I am now attire.
And YouTube, you didn't hear that swearing.
Oh, sorry.
It's not over on TikTok.
Crap you, I am who I
It's been a minute.
am.
I think it's a minute, right? It's got a.
It's just if it's there, I think. There's no. You can't second guess the algorithm. That's the whole thing. It changes.
It's always
true.
Yeah.
But either way, Loki.
I'm Loki. I will be playing Fidget the fireworks flinger, and I'm pretty sure I need a bigger bag.
Okay.
You're gonna need a bigger bag.
Because putting that T-Rex in the bag is going to be a bit of a thing.
I can do half of it.
You can put half a T-Rex in your bag?
Yes.
Please be the top half so I can stuff it and mount it and use it as a
I'm
tent.
guessing you have a bag of holding.
Oh, of course. I joined this campaign at level 9. Of course I have a bag of holding.
Kay.
Hey you all, I am Kay Purcell, and I'm going to be playing Uinya, the enchanting equilibriist.
Okay. Mr. Live Producer.
Hello, Mr. Producer. I am me playing Jake Blazing Fury, the current Fire Twirl. Hasn't used Fire Twirling for how many episodes now? Because Fire Twirling, although it looks great, is horrible for damage.
Yeah. It's like D6 and you got to spend extra actions just to light it and everything. It's just the whole thing.
Yeah.
Big hammer does damage. Yeah.
I go bop and they fall down.
Yeah, big bop.
They
Lorian?
go bleh.
Say Lariel or Lorian?
Lorian.
Well, I've already done mine.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Lorian. I'm playing Azzy, the kobold kineticist. He goes splish splash and sometimes electrocutes you.
But does he go splish splash when he's taking a bath?
All the time.
Only on a Saturday night.
There it is.
I do not
Thank
understand that reference. Please continue.
Oh.
The musician
You
doesn't
not
understand the
understand
reference.
that reference. You're a music person.
I haven't heard every song.
Okay, yeah, but like I'm not a music person and I've heard that song.
Okay.
It is American, so I would maybe with a caveat. But either way. So as we last left off, our brave performers got themselves into a bit more than they could chew, i.e. being chewed up by a T-Rex who was on patrol with its owners, some Yugoloths. Not too far off the path. Well, actually, a bit far off the path, but in a forest off the road towards Caston Lee. Our party, our performers, were on the way towards a Aeon Tower because they're trying to save the world by collecting and realigning or saving the Aeon stones. I don't know. It's kind of a weird thing. And I'm the GM, and even I think it's a weird thing. But they get superpowers from them, so it's all good.
Worth it.
It's
That's how
worth
morality works. We get
It is.
superpowers from doing this thing, so it must be the right thing.
And experience and levels. That's how
Said
it
every
works.
warlock ever.
So after the battle, you totally mopped up everybody. You didn't let anybody get away at all.
No, we were very, very clear about that.
You were very, very efficient in your mowing down them as they fled.
I do not remember the last combat we had where we actually managed to get everyone. There's always been a runaway.
I
like,
try.
It's just
I-
realistic.
And the last time we didn't let you.
With Calcac.
Yeah, and now Caltech's one of us. I mean, we could kill him anytime.
Yeah, he's desperately underleveled now compared to you guys. Even
I
as a
remember when
greater.
I was a big boss.
Mhm. You really was.
Live long enough to be either die as a big boss or live long enough to be an underling.
Lives long enough to be a familiar. Or a pet for the druid. So, it's still nighttime. You haven't made a camp yet, but you're scouting the area, and you're at the edge of the forest. Coming out the other side of the forest when you encountered this incident because of a really, really bad, just horrifically bad stealth roll, I believe. But
Can we tell where these creatures came from?
Yeah, like
Can we
The
ensure that there's not a camp nearby?
yeah, because I did a nat 20 on the
Yeah.
scouting.
yeah, so they look like they were patrolling this area. They look like they've gone through this area more than once. Not exactly the same route every time. You would see like a flattened area, like almost a road if that T-Rex kept on circling that area or went through the same path. But they have gone through this area several times, and you would assume, or I can tell you straight out, that they're probably patrolling as a distant patrol from the Aeon Tower to
Yeah.
make sure no one gets too close or to keep an eye out. But you've gotten through that patrol.
No survivors.
I mean,
No survivors.
Just a giant T-Rex corpse laying there.
yeah. Well, half the giant
Most of a T-Rex.
Not even most.
Half.
I mean, it's entirely possible that when they don't hear from their companions, either they're going to send more after us, which frankly is probably good for us, break them up, or they're going to fortify their defenses, which is bad for us.
Mm.
Either good for us or bad for us. Either way, bad for Xanthos.
I'm just surprised the T-Rex was actually here. Like, how'd they get it here? We're on an
How do you
island.
Maybe it was someone. Actually, that's the one thing that I've never quite figured out.
Is
Where
it
are
a
they
big
coming
island?
from?
Are they not from this island?
Did you ever ask them?
Did they get it as an egg?
No, it ate my friends, and I wanted to kill it.
I mean, that one had to have been an adult, though. How long does it take for them to become adults? I feel like they would be harder to train by that point. You'd have to have it when they were little, and they haven't been around that long.
Hmm.
Can we
Okay.
inspect the dinosaur, see if there's a little tag saying InGen?
If you want to inspect the dinosaur, do an animal law or that type of thing. I'm quite loose with whatever you want to use for it. If you want to.
Nope, I got nothing.
It's not. I'm good with fish.
Anything druidish type of thing for animals?
If it's under the water, I'm good. If it's above the water, I don't know a thing.
While they're doing that, I'm
so
gonna do
whales, so
medicine
like dolphins just disappear from your memory every time they jump out of the water. Because they become birds.
That's not what I said, sarcastic voice in the sky.
Get on with it. Yes, get on with it.
You got treat runes. Okay.
I'm just doing that while they're doing all of that.
I figured I'm already here. Might as well.
Duenya's like kind of combing out drool from their hair still. Is like rolled a dirty 20 on nature.
Yeah. Even with that, it's like it doesn't seem to be a land-dwelling dinosaur. It seems to be a subterranean dinosaur of sorts. The skin doesn't seem to have like been liking the sun.
Oh.
It doesn't have
well, then they just brought it up.
Better than I thought it was. Oh, I actually got 32.
Okay.
I guess I do know a few things about both.
Yeah. Yeah, 30. Yeah. Exactly that. It is a subterranean version of a dinosaur, which they have is obviously brought up from the subsurface. Or from
I don't. What I do know about scales. These don't like sunlight. I can see with the scales, though. You know, this is kind of I just kind of like brush and it kind of like flakes off, and it's like, yeah, no, this is. I could see this with like if there were members of the kobolds like of the tribe that they would just spend all their time underground. They get scales like this that would just like is nasty. You know, yeah. That's this thing doesn't usually come above ground. It would seem.
So we need to find a really big hole in the ground,
Stay away from it.
or plug it up.
Also, option.
You can create water.
What?
Well, hey, maybe we will find it.
What I'm curious about is if this is at all related to the tower, or if this is just incidental.
Oh, it's gotta be.
It was certainly scouting, keeping a patrol up.
These things flock to those towers.
It's like, have tower, have Yugoloth problem. Should call the circus a broken chain.
Oh, with the
marketing.
Yeah.
Do you think there's going to be more dinosaurs in that tower? Can they fit in a tower?
I hope so.
Oh,
I really
absolutely.
hope-
Reducing large is a spell. Reduce like a set of like 20 little T-Rexes who reduce.
They don't even need to do that.
I'll point out for Uranio and for Fidget when Lyriel just said, "Oh, absolutely." That seems to be the most truthful thing you've ever seen out of Lyriel.
You guys remember there were literally dinosaurs in the first tower, right?
Toads.
Oh, yeah. I didn't remember that, but now I do.
I was gonna say it's been a while.
It's been a while.
But yes, there were dinosaurs in one of the towers, in the first tower that they've entered.
And there was a Stegosaurus in the chapel.
There was, yeah.
So someone's cracked a hole to the underworld, and all the dinosaurs are coming out. Is that where dinosaurs come from?
I don't think. I don't know.
Instant dinosaurs just had hole. Farming just became a lot more interesting.
I have so many whys.
These creatures just go hand in hand with dinosaurs. They get along well.
Yeah, probably they both smell the same. Badly.
Tiny little hands.
Rania just kind of sits down.
I can't remember if I did my healing at the end of the last episode. I did do my healing at
I would hope so.
the last episode. Yeah.
So you do have that issue. Like, if they don't come back, they might be a bit more prepared. It is dark. It is nighttime. Everyone does have low light vision or dark vision or some way of seeing through it because, hey, this is a role-playing party, of course.
But so do those creatures. They're
Have
pretty
potions of concentration.
nocturnal, if I'm remembering correctly. They'll expect their friends back soon.
Do we push on?
Can we pretend to be their friends?
I don't think I can fake that stench.
Definitely not. That is.
I don't think I want to fake that stench.
I don't think the stench of wet dog was actually count for that one.
No, that's
No
far
way.
worse.
Thank you.
Oh, that reminds me. I need to collect that stench.
There are pros and cons to both. We're doing well, aren't we?
I mean, how is everyone? Or above again, what are people's resources looking like?
I'm good.
I'm okay.
I only used a few.
I've taken some HP, but that's my only
Oh,
resource other than panache.
I think we could press on, honestly. Which I've just got two of us just got eaten. That's impressive.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
I mean, I feel like I won't be sleeping much either way.
Okay. Then definitely. Let's not give them the opportunity to prepare.
So the DM is shocked that you're not doing short rests, but I like it because this isn't D&D. Let's press on.
Hey, I treated my wounds while they were doing the thing.
I know everyone's healed and treated wounds, but like I like this from like that you're going to keep moving through. So as you move out of the forest in the darkness, quietly sneaking, you can see the tower in the distance, like in the moonlight. It is in the distance, but you start seeing a weird graveyard around you. It's not a graveyard of sorts, but it's just large rocks all over the place, rocks and other bits and pieces that don't seem to be natural, seem to be carved, piecemeally molded of sorts. And as you're moving through them quietly, you start realizing these aren't rocks, these aren't statues. You're in a golem graveyard. And this stretches far.
Would it be a graveyard or a scrapyard? Are golems alive?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't have an answer for that.
I don't know. Ask them.
So if they're not alive, do you have to pay them to work for you?
I don't know. Let me go ask them.
It can be made dead. Therefore, it has to be alive, right?
Mhm.
I'm going to start poking one.
Oh, but
I'm pretty
There's a
sure
difference
those ones
between-
are dead.
what do you think they're like elementals? Because I thought golems were like created by like wizards and stuff.
I mean, I suppose it depends on the type.
I mean, mechanically, I'd like to figure out what's up with these golems with a crafting check.
If you want to do a crafting check, you can do a crafting check, yes.
Because I know for a fact golems require a crafting check.
Yeah. So they're a mixture of golems that are here. And they look like they are that have been long ago destroyed. And you, with their crafting check, you remember some talk about an attack on Absalon, a golem army attack on Absalon. And they were brought from the this area. And I guess this was the staging area.
Wow. Cool. That was. Why has no one scavenged these? That was a long time ago.
Because they're broken. They're smashed.
Broken is temporary. Everyone can heal.
Oh,
That's cute.
Healing a
Nice.
golem might be a bit different. Do you have glue?
it has cement
Yes.
paste. Oh,
Just had a flashback to the
Did you
collector.
ask the alchemist
All the
if they had
time.
glue?
Yeah. True. Good point. I'm sorry.
it's early morning. We're still waking up.
Still late at night, really.
The tiefling with hooves is like,
So as you're moving through the graveyard of golems, you notice as you're getting closer to the Liferoot stone, as in the name of the tower, you notice there's an issue with it. The top third of the tower seems to be missing. You can still see an object floating above. You'd assume is the stone, the iron stone. But the top of the tower is gone.
is that going to be a problem?
Tops
For
fell off.
them, maybe.
On the bright side, we don't have to climb all the stairs.
On the downside, it might be underground.
Also, what if
That's
we
what,
think
if that's
the
where the
thing we need is
T-Rex
floating?
came from. If that's where the T-Rex came from.
It is their home turf, yeah.
I don't like that
Golems
at all.
golems made of earth. I'm sensing a
be.
theme here.
How far up is the stone from
More than
the
you
part
can
of the
reach.
tower that's missing?
As in, you're not going to just
Well,
reach.
yeah,
up there.
but so is the one on all the other towers.
Yeah.
Couldn't reach those either. Is it significantly greater? Is there a significantly greater gap?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe a
Pretty
quarter,
good jumper.
maybe a third of the tower is missing.
Hmm.
Of these tall towers.
Yeah.
I'm a pretty good jumper, but I think even I couldn't do that.
Well, I'm sure we'll figure it out as we go along.
Or if you could just fly up and check.
That's how I do everything.
I mean, we don't need to get to the stone, right?
I don't even know what we're really doing here.
No, I don't know how this works.
Can I get a?
Basically,
Killing everything that will be inside, mostly.
curing the corruption on these. They're like towers that sort of like replenish the land's energy and well-being, and they're being corrupted by these Yugoloths. So, for instance, the last one we went to, before where you found us, the water was stagnant and blocked, and like the rivers weren't running, and it was causing the croplands to dry up, and that was like a water tower. And then we went there, got rid of the Yugoloths, cleaned up the sort of the magic sphere, and then the water flowed again.
Bridget, you look excited. What's on your mind?
What if fixing the life tower gives the golems life?
That would be
You know,
bad.
it just might do that.
That sounds like a great thing to me. They'll be so grateful.
Depends on what they want to do.
Like Bridget said, they'll be so grateful.
Didn't you just pull a bunch of parts out of the golems at the other one?
Uh-huh.
Those are mechanical deers of stone.
I mean, we can live without some of our parts.
It says
Also, what
the
I
alchemist.
missed that. What was that?
What part parts are you missing, Fidget?
I think part of my ear and possibly part of my tail. I lose my hair all the time.
I think everyone does that.
Not me.
You lose
Oh.
your scales.
Okay, touche.
So, as you're approaching, still in the darkness from a distance, you notice, while looking at the tower, a large figure passing in front of it. And just seems to be on patrol. Not a T-Rex,
Okay.
but a large humanoid.
Let's go have some fun.
I would suggest maybe doing it quietly.
Getting a jump on things might not be entirely bad.
At least, if rather we get the jump on them rather than they get the jump on us. And let's stick together.
So,
Because I will not let it go unsaid that the last time someone snuck off, they got eaten by a T-Rex.
See, I thought y'all were not far behind me. Sorry.
so it will take you several minutes to get to the tower to attack. I'll describe the tower. It's clear that the top section is missing. It is just clear as you're getting closer and closer. Just like the previous tower, there are two raised mounds near the front. They're about 20 feet up. And you can just start to make out a staircase which goes from one of the mounds and zigzags up the tower, then goes into the tower, somewhere closer, higher, closer to the top. Can I get a perception, please?
Okay.
Oh,
Wow, they're bad.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that for this party, that's really bad. 29 is good. We'll take the 29. As you're going in, because again, this is from distance. You see what looks like a tent or a camp on one of those mounds. No cook fires or anything like that, but it's certainly almost like a hut that's been built onto one of those raised platforms at the front. I also point out that creature has walked off as you're moving closer and closer. But then it comes back. And then it's
In the
walked
same
off.
direction?
No, from the opposite direction. And it seems that would have had to run all the way around the tower out of sight to then come from that next direction again.
So there are either more than one of them,
Or it's stuck in
or
a
it's an
spiral.
illusion.
Or they ran as soon as they're out of sight. 'Cause that's the obvious, isn't it?
At the speed we saw them, would they have made it around?
If they ran, maybe.
But
Were they
not at the
running when we
speed we
saw
saw them.
Yeah.
Not the walking pace they seem to be doing.
No.
At least when they were in sight. And as you're coming in, you can see another figure now standing next to that building, the small hut on the platform.
We're losing our chance.
And then there might be a second golem that is actually standing up on there. Doesn't seem to be active, but it's standing up there next to the hut. Are you going to try to take down one of the patrols? Or sneak between the patrol and go for the hut? And go for the one next to the hut?
if we sneak between, then we're going to be bottled in.
That's true.
So I think it's better to leave our escape open, but then we alert.
And they'll have the high
Depends.
ground.
They'll have the high ground.
But
And
I will say this: any attack on the patrol, will get the attention of whatever's in that hut, and the one on top of the.
Better not to bottle
Do we-
ourselves in.
do we have a map by any chance?
I'm describing it from a distance as you're coming in. I'm not giving you the map
Okay.
yet.
Okay.
Fidget,
Yes.
do you have things that, if perhaps stepped on, could go boom?
We mining the place? Aren't they war crimes?
But we want to leave our escape clear.
Well, but we don't have to put it where we are. If we put one where we know they're patrolling, and then set up over here,
Don't
they'll
think
go
I've
to
ever
help
done
that, and then we can. I don't know if it'll work, but
Wait, so
Then
you're
we're
talking
just
about
fighting more people at once.
adding a noise distraction at the other end, draw
Yeah,
the
so if
two
we-
patrols away, then we just run at the tower.
or at least then the one at the tower goes to help the patrol, and we take out this closest patrol. I don't know, but it seems like distracting them will at least buy us a bit of time. Yeah.
I could always set the forest on fire.
Or that.
Honestly, I think drawing attention away is probably the best way to go. I don't hate the idea.
I'll burn the forest down.
I'm setting the forest on fire.
Maybe like I don't.
No.
What has this forest done for us anyway?
You know, let's go for it, Fidget.
No.
It is
I
dry.
don't like that it hides T-Rexes from me, but also I don't think the forest did this to us.
I mean, it'll hide the bodies.
Is it everywhere
So
we
there
go, we're
is a
going to make a
murder
murder
forest.
forest? Well, there already is a murder forest. There's a T-Rex corpse and a couple of
I'm not
Ewoks.
necessarily in favor of burning everything down, just of the distraction idea.
Well, I mean, we can start burning one thing down, and if it spreads, it spreads.
Oh yeah, this is a pretty wet jungle. It's probably not going to go very far.
I'll
Big
give you this.
part is
No,
dry
I'll give this.
specifically.
Loki, you could Bidget could make a long fuse explosion,
Okay.
like a timed explosion, long fuse. So you could do a bomb, with a very long fuse, like plan to light the fuse and then go, and then get back to everybody in time if that's what you want.
Question is timing it.
So
How many
could
minutes
I do
would you like?
something like a scouting lure to figure out exactly their patrol so that I could set it up and we could try to time it out so it would go off right when the other golem was near it, hopefully do a bit of damage, startle of that, and then we can fight the other one.
I like this idea.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's see if the dice are going to be nice to me today.
Would you like to reroll that dice?
23.
Be fight, but would you like to reroll that dice?
The way I roll, I don't think I'm getting better than a 12 if I re-roll it.
So you think you might be able to get it out of time, but they're close. You might not damage it, but get their attention or get one's attention.
Yeah, I can't say.
I will tell you
but if
this:
this is
with that roll, the circuit takes 3 minutes.
okay.
Um,
Yeah, you see like Uenya sitting there and you see it's like the beautiful mind, like the mathematics going. It's like, all right, so if there's two of them, and I'm assuming there's two of them, it's going to be about a 3-minute circuit each. And they're not exactly being stealthy.
I mean, we kill the beings faster than 3 minutes usually.
Yeah.
Eh, The distraction will add 5 minutes to the reaction. Well, not 5 minutes, 5 rounds to the arrival time, which I have a number.
Oh well, we gonna
I
do
can
this?
do one or the other. I can set a bomb off to explode, then we attack, or I can go distract.
I think
I
distraction
don't
is
think we
probably
should
the
split up. I
best
think
idea.
get back to us and then.
I don't like you
Let-
being out there by yourself.
No, definitely not.
What's the worst that could happen? A T-Rex eat me?
Yes.
T-Rex
No.
beat you.
Blank
Much
face.
worse can happen.
Like 1,000 grid stare suddenly.
So, are you going off to plant a long-fused bomb to distract, and then coming back to the party? I haven't asked for stealth checks yet. Because
Well,
you
I
can do
was
this well out while looking from distance.
I was just thinking that I could give all of the necessary equipment to Uenya, who can go 5 feet per action and not have to roll.
Mm-hmm.
I will ask for a craft check from you anyway, though.
Owen and I can go together because I can do the boost speed as well. And then that way
Split the
we
party.
don't have
Split the
someone
party.
going off by them. We're splitting to come back. We're
That's
not
two
we're going to be
stealth checks.
together when we initiate.
Right. Who's
Let's do something in a
That's
crafting
good.
check for me, and my crafting is.
Yeah, at that
Yeah.
point, I'd rather just go.
Yeah.
Also, technically, my again, I don't know exactly how these golems operate, but that only works if they're not actively like scouting, searching. So if they're patrolling and actually looking, then my feat doesn't apply.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
They are patrolling. So, mechanically speaking, if you are going to plant a bomb for a distraction, that person or persons will each have to do a stealth check.
Mhm.
I'm not calling for stealth checks for the entire party because you can do this as a scout from the distance. Because these are very large creatures, quite obvious. But if you're going in close to this, one person or multiples will have to do a stealth check, or whoever goes. If it's not an alchemist setting up the bomb, I will ask for a crafting check to set it off.
Or we could set
Failure
the
could be
forest
bad.
on fire.
Failure could be bad because it's fidgets bombs. Yeah. So
We could
that's
commit
up
arson. Isn't really arson
forest
if
is your
no
way
one
out as
owns
well.
Yeah,
the
it's really not
trees?
arson. It's not owned by
Yeah.
anyone. It's just
Technically, we're helping propagate the forest because we actually, in Australia, bushfires actually help propagate our forests, which is ridiculous.
I mean, there's no way to say that that's not true here.
Have you ever heard of Firebirds? Firebirds are amazing.
I don't think they're going to be like,
So
"Hi, welcome to
what's the choice?
Calaron."
what is the consensus?
Arson.
We need to move quick.
My vote
Yeah.
is for exploding a bomb on the golem. From
So
a distance.
landmine?
On the,
Yeah.
From the okay, I'm good for that.
Mhm.
Let's do that.
Because then I can do not
Arson
fire.
or landmine? Arson or landmine?
I mean, I've been outvoted, but I'm still voting for arson. It may be throwing my vote away, but I'm still voting for arson.
I see you've
Your
gone through
third
checkbox
party
and go
vote counts.
1 for arson, 2 for mine, 3 for tasty fish.
I will ask for probably a survival check for landmine though, because you got to place it exactly where it needs to be.
Nope.
so
What, you
I'm
don't have
not
survival?
You arson!
I have
I'm
a
not-
0.
I'm not bad with survival, and
Yeah.
I'm good with stealth, so I could go with you and help with that if that's what you wanted to do. You're also dealing with my rolls.
You just tell me where and I'll put it down.
All right, I think we'll do that.
Okay. So I'm assuming you
let's
stick
see,
around.
What is your survival, by the way?
Me?
Yes.
It is 11
And your
trained.
stealth?
My stealth is 17.
Yep, you do it. I'm 15-11.
My stealth is 18.
So are you landmining the one at the front or the one at the back? As in, you're going to encounter one of them because there's two walking around. Now you've figured out with all this discussion that there's two walking around. It takes 3 minutes to do this.
I think ideally the play would be to landmine one that is kind of near in sight of the camp, and then we try to fight the one that would be further away from the camp.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
What? wouldn't
Because
we
then
want
they're
to-
going to rush to that one, and then we can hopefully deal with this one,
There might
and
be
then
more
have more
eyes.
time before they.
Might be more eyes near the camp.
Mm-hmm.
Higher DC. To landmine.
Just go
Roll to
for it.
landmine.
We're right
Right.
here. We got your back.
I'm trying to be as clear, trying to be like as straight up for you as possible. Like that, this is another issue. The DC might
Yeah,
be
and-
higher.
You know what doesn't have issues?
Arson.
I also don't think we
Thank
need to
you.
do it like directly in front of the camp, but like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not playing the intelligent character, so if someone else has a plan, I am very happy to hear it.
I'm playing a pretty intelligent character. Their plan's still arson.
I mean, the more complicated the golem, the more likely it is to fall apart. Just ask those guys.
Is that how that works?
Sure.
All right, today I learned something.
So you trying to sneak into the front or the back for the landmine?
Front or back of the tower?
The front where there's a higher DC for stealth.
Mm-hmm.
Or you're going to do the one at the back where there's lower DC for stealth.
The front or back of what?
The tower.
Tower.
So there's a
Okay,
camp
okay.
at the front of the tower. Yeah.
Okay, I understand now.
Where there'll be a high DC for stealth because there's more eyes, possibly.
I'd prefer back
So,
And let's do the back.
Okay.
and wipe it out before anyone notices.
Are you
so
also attacking the one you're
have to work
landmining?
back. If they're landmining.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I will need a stealth each and a survival for location. The survival is
All
actually
right.
quite important. Sorry, stealth.
Oh, right. It's
Okay.
supposed to be secret.
No, I'm allowing it open because this is for you. Would you like to re-roll that stealth, Fidget?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
decide a card later.
Yep.
Slightly better.
Okay, slightly better. Let's have a look. Is it slightly better enough?
I mean,
Hey.
7's more than 4.
I think it's so funny that this bright white, tall, gangly tiefling is like
The stealth.
threading the needle, and this tiny little mouse is.
Yeah. It's the sparks that are coming off the feet from the latest invention. And the tail on fire. I don't know. The spark of the tail. So as you're going through and trying to like you can also get the survival as well.
Mhm.
Because you're also doing that at the same time, like where to place it. So you're coming out from the distance and you're sneaking your way in. You're getting in as quickly as you possible before the next patrol comes in. And we're like waiting for that roll.
Let's see. Yeah, I'll burn a card. Burn a card. Oh, gods, let this be better. Come on. Okay, that's better.
So and you're going through and it's like, this will be perfect, this will be perfect. And then you see, as you look up, as you're placing the explosive and look up, it's like, oh. And it turns the corner for you to you and sees you both.
You see a cat.
And it makes kitty noises.
It makes kitty noises. So
The
it
golem
sees you.
has
What do you
those,
do?
kitty headphones on.
There's
Yes.
distance between you.
It turns the head.
So there's distance between you, but this sees you. What do you do?
I mean, I think Uenya's first instinct. Have we even placed the landmine yet?
As you're placing, you look up
Okay.
where you expect it to come around, and it just turns the corner as you look up.
How far away from like cover are we?
As in, there's not really cover except for there's bits and pieces. This is a graveyard, but it has seen you. It turns
There can
around
be
and has seen.
cover if you drop a smoke bomb.
I think, and this is totally Loki, you could decide if this is what Fidget allows. I think Uenya's first instinct is try to like grab Fidget under the arm, like Fidget facing back towards the golem, and just start booking it.
Okay. So you start
And
booking it.
you do not have to agree to that, Loki.
Oh, totes. Yeah, that sounds like fun.
Okay. Start booking.
But I figure if Fidget is pointed back, maybe it can at least do a thing.
You start running. It starts running.
Yeah.
After like you start booking, and you're booking into like out of the way from the tower, and it's like the graveyard. In front of you.
I think Uenya tries to cut a straight line forward to try and lure this thing onto the mine.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll go until they like need to turn but are trying to cut a straight track just to see if it's maybe not smart enough to figure that out.
Okay.
And we'll eventually hang a hard right or left to get back to everyone.
Okay. So chasing's happening away. So you enter like you as you try to do a straight line away from it, so it now goes directly towards that explosion. In front of you is the graveyard. There's like you end up with like parts of golem in front of you and blocking your way. It's like about chest high, and there's other bits of rubble around you. How do you get over it and around it?
Oh, I'm just going to jump.
You jump?
I'm just going to jump.
How good can you jump?
Very good.
They're an acrobat.
Yeah?
I get to roll acrobatics instead of athletics. It's a 19, and I can jump 30 feet, I think.
So 19, so 30 feet. You just jump over around.
And
Nope.
and
Wait,
as
wait.
you jump, I strike a smoke stick and toss it back.
Yeah.
To a crafting place, or
Not necessary. I just pull it out of my cheek.
you can just do
I see
it.
the-
Okay.
Uh-huh. I have
So,
Persian planner, but for cheeks.
And as that goes, I'm gonna have to do a survival, I think.
To track. Normally it's survival, yeah.
No, I think perception. Hey, can you roll like a stealth? Also, no, I think it's
to.
Loki's stealth of. I think it's Loki's stealth of placing the mine. And
I'm glad
Oh,
Loki's
Loki-
stealth.
good,
Look at
good.
I
that.
think it's Loki's stealth of
Good.
placing the mine to see if
I like
it's
that
going
better than what
to.
I rolled.
Yeah, because I don't
Okay.
roll perception. It's just you hear an explosion go off. Like the smoke starts spilling, and then you hear an explosion. And you, as you jump down, you're 10 foot below the ground in a divot, and it then slurts up, and you think you've lost the golem with the smoke, and with this now comes out a different location. We don't have to do a full chase scene, but you certainly hit a golem.
I set Fidget down. Are you all right?
Maybe, yes. I don't know. Let me check my limbs.
You seem to all be there.
Then yes. Glad I bought that smoke stick.
Thank you. Very much. We should get back to the others.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, did we ever figure out what we were supposed to do when that bomb went off?
No. Back on the other side, what are you doing?
No, that's genuinely what Lyriel is saying to the others. Like, as this bomb goes off, we see them. We're like, we didn't decide that, did we?
I didn't want to interrupt them. They look so happy.
Oh, I know, it's precious.
Are golems capable of being deafened?
I mean, I've got their sheet up now, but I'm not telling you.
I was going to say,
Okay.
sons?
Well, if they do, then they have to make a fortitude save. Oh wait, no, that's a thunderstone. Never mind. Ignore me.
Do we have the other golem coming up into our area?
You have the other golem coming up into your area. If you need to organize an attack, you don't have much time.
Has there been a reaction from camp? Do they see anything as this goes off?
No, because at the back.
Okay, so the explosion
I
goes
mean,
off.
I don't see it, but
The
I'm asking
camp-
for y'all.
At the front, the camp doesn't change, but you do see the other golems start moving quickly and past this patrol, most likely to go to the other side. As in, are you going to wait or are you going to attack the one?
Zeroing in.
No. She's very upset that she's not allowed to go steal the other cat's food right now.
So you've attacked one golem, the other side of the temple, and the one in front of you seems to be ignoring you and starts to up its pace and running around the building.
I think this is something we would have decided before everything would have happened.
No.
Flashback.
We didn't do it.
There's no flashbacks in Pathfinder 2. So,
Lyriel's standing there like, we didn't figure out what we were supposed to do right now, did we?
I don't
I
think we
don't think
did. No.
so.
Yeah, what do you want to do?
Improvise.
Set the forest on fire?
I even if I wanted to, I'd literally do the opposite.
you'd flood it.
All right, well, go on then. I
I
gesture
open my
forward.
kinetic gate and I just start just
I
generating
missed it.
water.
Are you moving towards the tower?
Anyway, I start blasting.
Anyway, I pulled out my super soaker.
Let's get you on the
Moving to go help our friends?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll open
Let's-
the kinetic gate so that the three of us can move faster to go and help.
Let's get you onto a
Also, so I
scene.
can save an action for when combat starts.
I've got to put markers on the scene. A Jurassic Park map. As everybody? Yes, that is what I called it.
Do, do, do.
Do-do.
Where can we see on the map?
Well, not on the map
No.
yet.
Yeah, I know.
No, we are.
There we go.
Yeah. So if it's a bit close, that's kind of where the limit of the map is.
All good.
Um,
Is this the back of the tower or is this the front of the
This
tower?
is the front of the
Front.
tower. Where
So
you
we've
can
made
see
it to the
golem.
front.
Yes.
always a big map.
Okay.
I will
Very
put...
big map.
Yeah. I'll
Yeah,
put
please do
Fidget
werewolf.
and Uranye. Oops, that was the wrong button. Coming from the north.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ah, that's fine.
As I'm assuming you're running around the tower,
Yeah,
Mhm.
we're trying to get back to everyone.
trying to get back. And the other one is gone to the south.
So this golem is going like this way?
It's going to the south.
Oh, it's going that way.
The one on the stairs hasn't reacted. So the one on the plinth hasn't reacted.
Oh, okay. So
There's that third
this
one down
one's
there.
staying here
Mhm.
and this one is coming up or going back?
Going that.
Yeah,
It's
going
going back.
around.
Going that way.
Yeah, we go. So
It's
I
going
haven't
that way.
displayed on the screen yet. It'll be there in a sec. I'm just doing a few things.
You're making a nice pretty circle.
I'm just hiding the dinosaur on the screen.
Ah.
Because
good.
they put like the other things on this screen.
Mhm.
It's like, oh, But you don't need to have. They're not there.
Oh, you mean the T-Rex?
The T-Rex, yeah.
You know what the best part about this plan is? Stealth for initiative.
I do rather like that.
What if there's roll for cluelessness? A roll for improvise. That'd be a crafting check.
I am literally an improviser.
Okay. So let's get this on screen. What are you doing? You have your entire first turn for yourself. You essentially, what are you doing? They haven't reacted to you, haven't seen you.
That's towards the 3, right?
Who are you saying that to? Kay and Loki, or are you saying it to the OGs?
Rude.
So we'll give it to the people at the front first. What are you doing at the front? You have a full turns.
I am
Running-
following
Getting to
Abby.
initiative.
I'm running. Oh God.
Full turn.
I'm
He's
running
storming
in.
the clay golem. Is what I'm asking.
Sure, why not?
Sure, why not? The best
I'm
answer.
I'm going to. Yeah, why not? I'm gonna do it. Seeing as my thing is already up, I'm just going to. Let's see if we can remove this golem's high ground advantage. Rising Hurricane, 3 action. You see, I got a turn.
Yes.
Are you gonna
Rising
drop it down?
I am dropping it down.
Oh, beautiful.
So describe what you're doing. Describe the spell and what's happening with it, if you can.
So I run up and I see that Fidget's those two are running towards us. Presumably, I have heard the explosion. I think there's probably stuff hot on the trail. I think, okay, we need it's time. Action's happening. I don't want that thing to have high ground. I want us to have high ground. So
Yep.
I conjure up my opened elemental gate and cause an updraft of hurricane strength winds to lift it 45 feet in the air, move it 5 feet closer towards us, so it's dangling over the edge, and then drop it. And it needs to make a fortitude. It needs to make a fortitude save.
Is it made of dry clay or wet clay?
Is it okay? So is what you're doing magic?
That's an excellent question.
Oh,
So it is not a spell. It is a kinetic impulse. I think it's the wind and like the elements isn't magic. I'm conjuring up real winds, but I'm conjuring them using magic. Does that? I don't know what the rulings are.
I personally would say it's probably magic.
Probably yes.
In terms of like how things are balanced, I think that would probably count as magic.
Abilities
Okay,
that
yeah.
restrict you from casting spells or protecting against spells also apply to impulses.
Okay, that's what I was looking for. Thank you.
Nothing happens except for dust and dirt get moved and thrown about.
Is
I mean, unless it triggers their weakness.
It's immune to all magic, isn't it?
No, just that one.
Just that one in particular.
Cool. Well, that's 3 actions. That's my turn.
Okay. How big an area is that?
30-foot diameter.
There's a hut there.
there was a hut there.
It would have gotten the hut as well.
Okay. I need some saving throws then, because
Yep.
there might be people inside that hut. That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
about to have a bad day.
Well,
Jack,
those
30-foot
ones I
diameter
can't
is
drop off the
huge.
edge
But you can still
Why
drop
can't you drop them off
45
the
feet.
edge?
because they can only move 5 feet. within-
Okay. And it's Yep. Okay, so that's the thing.
So you had a bad day.
I didn't even know
Went
that
up
they
in
were-
the air. You went 45
What is
feet and then you landed on the ground.
Basic saving throws. I'm just saying. Okay, I'm not even going to bother with the saving throws because they're in a hut. They don't have that chance. Is what I'm going to say.
Oh,
Just imagine siding in so
Well,
what
it just
you
makes
do-
sense.
So what you do today? Oh, I went zoomp.
And then I fell, and then the hut fell on top of me.
Does the hut add extra bludgeoning damage?
Okay, whoops, that was the thing. How do I get it? That? There we go. I pressed F11, left 12. That's not a thing. Okay, so
Roll to squish.
come on, stop doing that. So you see a bunch of bodies move out the place and get like thrown about, and the hut just gets thrown and demolished. And in doing so, can I get a perception from all 5 of you?
Okay, perception.
it's going to be a 27.
I see nothing.
Jeez,
It's
that's
easier
so
from the
horrible.
north, I will say that. So you
That's
Rain?
enough.
You only get 29? I did come through for me.
Yes.
Okay.
You only got 29.
Oh, there it is. Yes. I'll send you a DM on Discord because it's easier for me to actually get that right. And see what you
Oh,
want to
boy.
react.
Oh boy.
What's going on?
This is new.
Is it my mom?
Yes.
There you go. Hopefully that went to that person. There we go. Yeah. So, there's also troglodytes being thrown out. Also not yeah. The like the other creatures being thrown about from there. What's Jake's thing in that, and what's Lyriel's
Jake's 25. Oh, you're talking about our
Lyriel
action?
28.
for the action?
Oh, what we're
What's Lyriel's
doing?
action? Because that's this is all happening at the same time as like a let's do something before if they attack. This is your free action, like your free full round before we get into it, because I haven't spotted you doing anything.
Give me a second.
Yeah, fireball.
I'm a fucking cleric.
Hey, some clerics have fireball.
The druid had fireball, didn't? Druid had lightning.
60. I'm assuming the golem is super high up though.
20 foot. Really steep sides. There are stairs from the north.
Can I just? Oh God, we get one action.
One full
We
round.
go one turn.
One round.
Okay. Can I seek to see if I can spot, if they're hiding anywhere, if they're, further up here, if there are any traps kind of in our path?
I will give you this: that the patrol route that has been going around this place so much, there are no traps there. It is that obvious that there's no traps on the ground because the patrols are regularly coming through around and around. This is well trafficked.
Okay. In terms of just looking out for like any other like Zolgath like scouts or anything like that, can I do that?
With the scouts, you can see that there's bodies that have been thrown out of or that are being currently thrown out of that hut, which is being demolished. And they look like Zolgaths. You haven't seen anything specific. And there was no.
Can I get an idea? Like if I use an action to seek, can I get like a number? Just anything to tell me a little bit more about what we're
I can tell
fighting
you there
here.
was 4 bodies, even without the seek.
Okay. That
I'm
doesn't
trying-
help me use up my actions, Karsh.
I'm trying to give you this for free without having to use up actions.
Okay. God, I don't know. I'm gonna cast shield on myself.
Mhm.
And I will pat Jake on the back. And I will cast. I can't even cast Forbidding Ward.
Like, you do
I'll cast
Forbidding Ward between me
guidance
and
on him
Golem.
and tell him use it quick.
I was gonna say you can always do Forbidding Ward between me and the Golem because we can see the Golem.
No, I can't.
You can see
The
the
golem
golem.
is too far.
Oh, the golem's too far, yeah.
Okay.
There's a distance.
I know what I can do. I cannot do that. I can cast guidance on you, or I can cast light on you, or I can cast chill touch on you. I can't do jack shit right now. So yeah, I'll cast shield on myself. I'll cast guidance on Jake and tell him to use it quick.
No, I want to do that because I can't.
And I will cast message to Uenya, and I'll ask, did you get it?
The immediate reply you get is, "How did they get you? Are you all right?"
Cool.
Love it.
5.
Pure panic. How did they
Cool.
get you? Are you all right? I'm coming.
Yep. I know what's going on.
75.
What?
Wait, we started our turn inside of Azzy's aura. What does that give us? An extra 10
Mhm.
feet?
Gives you an
Uh,
extra 10 feet of movement.
even though
An
now
extra
it's
10
on.
feet of speed for this turn.
All right. Because that's the case, then I actually might be able to run up and actually hit the color golem. Would you consider those will be difficult terrain?
That's climb.
Yeah. Oh God, no.
That's not difficult terrain. That's climb.
So that means 75. So I got 85. I did that.
Need to get yourself a fly
That-
speed.
We've dealt with that previous one.
Nah, I couldn't get
If
there.
only.
Oh,
I mean, if you want to do a climb roll, there is a roll, and I'll allow it.
okay. You know what? Screw it. Screw it. I'm gonna climb. Which one is climbing? Is it acrobatics or athletics?
Athletic. I'll allow either, but normally I think it's athletics.
Good. I'm better at athletics. I'm going to run her up, and you're going to see this Shuni start running, trying to get some motions, and is going to try to run up this.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just also going to make sure I got enough movement. Yeah, I got enough movement. Okay, so we are going to run attempt to climb with athletics. Number 26.
Would you? Ooh.
Oh, what does the
Guidance?
guidance give me again?
You can add one.
Okay.
Or, well, you might be able to add more than that, actually. Nope, I think you can just add one. You can add one.
I'm going to add one, because why not?
Yeah.
And
Here's a cantrip.
there you go.
Yeah. But, cantrips scale normally. This
Yeah,
one doesn't,
okay.
apparently.
In this case, I think you needed it, but you get up
Yep.
with that +1.
Okay, and since that was 25 plus 35, 20 plus 30. Yeah, there'll be 2 turns to run up there, unless the climb's in action.
Climb is part of movement in this.
Okay. Well, because that way then it means that I can technically get two attacks off then, because I got sudden charge. And I'm going to try hitting it with my... Oh, actually, before I do that, is there anything else around here which I'm going to spend the turn...
Essential DM.
Okay. Da-da-da-da.
Can you throw it
Well-
off?
Welcome to my world.
Okay.
Also, there's a few other bodies up there as well. They're all going to be prone. We'll bring them in next time. One is next to you if you want to attack.
Well, at the moment, they're not an issue. So I'm going to try to attack the Clay Golem.
Yeah, the clay golem is certainly the big issue.
Did Azzy kill
Actually-
civilians?
Did Azzy kill what?
Civilians?
There are small,
Bang.
like little innocent child Zolgaths up there. They were just going on a camping trip with their parents.
Sleeping in the shadow of a clay golem.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Does that hit?
38 is a hit.
Is it a
It is
crit?
not a critical.
Whoa.
Should've-
Shit.
Okay, it's 23 damage unless there's like resistances to bludgeoning.
Let's have a look. Do. Okay. So, you did some damage. Not what you think.
Okay, there's resistance. That's 1 turn, 2 turns to run,
Viva la resistance.
and I am going to. Well, it worked great as before. I'm gonna do it again, and that's not a hit.
Ooh.
Oh, we get to pull a card for that. Let's pull a card unless you're re-rolling.
Rerolling.
You're re-rolling? Okay.
I'll do the card in a second. Anything's better than that. Right, that's
Especially
it
where
better.
you are.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Well,
Take away 4,
It's a
5 for
17.
that.
Yeah, it's a miss. But it's not a critical failure.
Yes.
It's a 2 instead of a 1 this time. So,
Literally anything was better than that.
it was better than a failure, though. Just not by
Uh,
much.
And I just discarded my card, so I won't put that back in.
I still probably might need the cards from the other stuff from the other side. So that's all the front. What are the ones from the top doing? Again, you can react at the same time.
Am I still being carried?
No, I specifically put you down after we
Okay.
shook him. I think we've been running. Uenya looks over their shoulder. You see a look of panic on their face.
Big smile.
Uenya cannot do the think the thing and not say the thing. So you just heard a panic. Like, how did they get you? Are you all right? And they're gonna take a hard turn and start running south.
I think their brain broke.
I think they're measuring. Yeah, measuring.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think you guys were a little bit further because you're coming from the north. So Uenya is just straight up running.
Yeah.
Okay. What's Fidget doing?
And there are some nice stairs there, and on your side at least.
There are stairs at least on the top from the north.
Let's see.
I'm gonna run and I'm gonna pull my star knife as we run.
I'm going to use 2 actions to run.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, one too far. More diagonally. And then let's see whether to start throwing or juggling.
And so after this, we'll do you'll actually go into an initiative round.
Yep.
That's
Clark,
what juggling.
I'm going to ask you a quick
Actually, wait.
question.
Yep.
I'm now tossing a single vial in the air.
Like, which one?
You got options.
Mhm.
Because we don't do certain things on stream.
Oh, good.
Way to make it sound weird.
Actually, we generally don't do big shopping trips, whole shopping episodes. So they annoy me. I'm sorry. I know there's people that love them.
There are
I-
ways
I-
to do a shopping episode wrong, and there are ways
Yeah.
to do it right.
Yes.
And I'm really bad at doing it right.
I feel like that's
Fair enough.
because normally when they're done right, they're more player led.
Sure.
Okay, thank you for that.
So what are you attacking with? Come on, man. What are we attacking with? Fidget?
No, I'm not attacking. I'm juggling.
Oh, you're not attacking, you're just pulling out of a vial.
What, we're attacking...
Okay, I thought it was...
We're
you're
attacking
pulling
the
in phone.
fidget?
Okay. So with that, we can do a proper initiative. I think that's
Starting
all.
the juggle requires an action. That's why.
Okay, I think that's everything done. So we can do a start of initiative. And turn order.
Okay.
We got that. So start rolling dice for turn order. Oh, 35's not good. And we get to
Alright.
click on your thing and
Oh, fuck. Okay, that's not good.
What do you roll for panic?
Oh, that was diplomacy. Why is that diplomacy?
Mine is actually 2 higher because of incredible initiative. I haven't figured out how to put it in the sheet mechanically.
Mechanically, you add it as a... Go to your character sheet, click on the cogwheel of perception,
Mhm.
and then in initiative modifier.
Um,
Oh, okay. I did it correctly then.
Oh,
Well,
Nice.
it's the same.
didn't
It's the
take
same
it again.
modifier. So.
I didn't think of that because it was a stealth initiative, not a perception initiative.
I'll roll perception because I am actively perceiving something which scares the crap out of me.
yep.
okay. Let's see. Well,
Karsh, I assume
look
that
up
skill
Yeah.
is fine,
okay.
right? Yeah.
I'm generally okay with them, yeah.
Is it a people
I didn't
golem?
see it. But
Is it made of
Flesh
flesh?
golem. Flesh
Is it
golems are
made of
terrifying.
golem?
A golem.
Like man.
Ooh,
so is that everything, everybody? I believe it is. Let's go to the descending order. And at 36, just before the clay golem. And
All right.
I'm going to put these up on there now that they're here. And
Well,
the last
heck.
one, which I'm not putting in, I'm just going to draw a circle there because it's just there.
I am going to. I can't see the circle at the moment
Putting it in now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because my first turn is going to be.
there's also something there too. Oops, I put it in the wrong layer.
My first turn is going to be doing certain things. Actually, this will be a 2 action, and I don't want to spoil anything, so I'm going to send a message to Karsh about this.
Yeah,
If you manage to see around the clay golem, you see Uenya like hauling, and you get the feeling that they've seen the same thing you have.
okay. Faster, type faster, type faster, faster. Anyway,
No, literally.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Do I notice
No.
any change?
No change.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you doing with your last action?
Okay. Well, not anything's going on.
I will say that this action will have a map on it.
Yes, because
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you unseen action just above then.
Yep. Okay, so that, and then I am going to have a very, very bad day soon, but it's not really going to be the answer, so I'm going to attack the Yugoloth. The skirmisher right in front of me.
Yep.
Try to get rid of the ones without massive problems. So striking maul on the Yugoloth in front of me. Up. Take away the 5 for map.
Okay. That is a. I'm just got to check actually. That's a miss. With a takeaway 5.
Yep, and that's my turn.
Okay. We go to the. Okay, so we then go to the clay golem, who is big, nasty, and going to give you a little bit of ouch, I think.
Yep.
As the clay golem doesn't even have to move,
Yeah, because I couldn't move.
just hits you. That's all
Yeah.
it has to do.
Okay.
So
Actually,
first attack,
would you say that Kay would have seen what I've done since Kay
I
is
just
close
did.
enough?
I just sent
just
a
sent me.
message.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
So does 43 critical you?
Gee, I think, yeah.
That's why I didn't ask if it hit or not, just like if it criticals or not. 58
Just-
points of damage.
Jesus Christ.
58.
That's like a crit plus 5.
So technically 58.
Okay, this is maybe a problem.
Can
Yep,
you also
that's
put a note
Potentially have 2 more
somewhere?
coming.
Can you also put a note somewhere that you have taken 58 points of damage from the clay golem for no reason at all? That
Oh,
might add
no.
up.
Right. Anyway,
Second attack,
Wait, do you like turn into a golem at a certain point?
38 to hit.
that's another crit.
Not a crit?
No, that's a crit. It
Oh,
needs
another
to be.
crit. Okay. 50 points of damage. So you've taken
Oh, I am
108
I am
from the
down.
clay golem.
Okay, yeah,
I
that's
wasn't-
what I thought that
I
would
wasn't
be.
full healed. I was at 107 from 115.
Oh, so not totally be close
You
enough.
just had a tiny bit.
I just had a
Okay.
tiny bit.
Oh, fuck.
It is that tiny bit that matters.
And I thought, oh, we're not going to do another damage. We're going to do it. We're going to have a break. And yeah, no.
Okay.
If
You might
DM
need a
allows
break.
it, I would actually have helped that, but no, we're doing it. So
No,
I
I'll
know.
allow it, because I did say, because we did finish the episode with that. Which
Okay.
means it's going to attack a third time.
Oh, great.
But it's got
So
that.
what
It's got map,
what do we
yes.
do?
Okay, so what's happening is I'm not down yet.
Yeah.
So do
Until
your
this
third
one-
attack and see if it gets me.
24, I think, is a miss.
24 is a miss. So what was the total damage?
108 from your, was it,
So,
115?
Are
Okay.
we saying we have healed since the last combat?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
if you had the
Yes.
chance to.
Yeah.
We have? Okay.
Because we ended last session without healing, and just went, we'll heal after the session
15.
Yeah.
post combat.
Yeah.
So take away 108.
Yeah.
I'm down
I mean,
to 7.
this.
Yeah.
Shit, I
Presumably, you
fucking
could do
dare.
your fancy water stuff.
For the. You
I
can't do
can't?
the regen.
I can't do the regen because I used it last turn, and that's once per day.
Last episode, yeah.
Because we didn't break.
So that's the clay golem's go. Lario, what are you doing? Just saw Jake just drop.
Yeah.
Or almost drop. Oh, how about this? You saw Drake drop and then get back up.
Yeah.
I think that works a little bit better.
Oh, God.
Call me Chumbawamba because I get knocked down and get back up again.
Never going to keep you down.
That's it.
I need to delay. I need to think. I'm sorry.
Okay. You're delaying. So then it moves to some of the
Yeah.
Eugloss up the top.
God, what do I have?
Okay. So one of the Eugloss stands up. That's one action. Draws a weapon, which is second action. Third action is to move.
Yeah, they can pass through it because it's no longer there.
Yeah, the HUD is not there at all. It's
So
just
have you marked? So did they all fail? Did they?
they were either sleeping or they were doing other stuff. They
Okay.
just
So
So
I
I just
have-
meant the hut's
you-
gone.
So they took
They were
damage?
scattered.
Yeah,
they
so
didn't-
it was 12 plus 23, so it was 35
I wasn't going to give them
all of
damage. Just do the damage on the heart.
Yeah, the whole point of that.
Okay, 35
spell is
damage on
does
everyone. I
damage
can do
to
that.
people.
Yeah, that's
I'll do that. I'll be
Look,
nice.
this
Pay for
this
that.
this fight is already not looking great for us.
True.
Mhm.
True. True. Okay.
True.
So yeah, and moves across. That's its go. Lyle, are we back to you yet?
What? That
Are we
was like
delaying again?
20 seconds.
Yeah.
Uh,
I have to get up.
no. I just need another. I need to look at if I have anything
Okay.
with range.
So the next one
That's
does
the wrong
something.
sheet.
Let's see how many actions this is. Where is that? It's that. Okay. How many actions? Single action. Cool.
What is
This one gets up and
Oh,
earth material. Okay, so this one moves to here, up to there, and suddenly the rocks themselves from underneath Jake, like the stone itself, actually molds and starts coming at you. Can I get
it's
a
not going there yet.
I hate
acrobatics
multi-stone.
check, please?
Oh, sorry. Was that
An acrobatics check.
without map? Because yes, outside of turn.
Okay.
I roll to
The-
eat.
The stone is trying to push you off.
You know what? No, that probably isn't the. I was thinking if they're trying to push me
More
off,
damage.
they'll get me out of this whole owie section.
It might.
You know what? I'm gonna let it. I'm gonna let it happen.
I mean, it could also give you enough damage to knock you unconscious, but okay.
Doesn't
Go
matter.
for it, dude.
You
Unconscious
saw how
up
many,
there,
you saw
unconscious
how
down here.
unconscious
Fair
down
enough.
here equals. People can help me more down here than up there.
Yeah. So I will put you to 0. Oh, sorry, no. Because 20 foot up, it's 10. Technically, it'll be 10. I was going to say because of the slope, and you're willing to do it. Do you want to do a reflex
Actually-
or acrobatics to?
I was gonna say with that acrobatics, could I use that roll to roll down and
Then
lessen the
acrobatics,
impact?
I'll do this. You take your. So, no, you'll be on not that. You take 5 damage only.
That knocks me
Give
out.
you on to 2.
I was at 5.
No, you at 7. I moved that
Okay.
to.
Okay. Oh, okay. So
So you had 2 points of damage. Instead of taking 10, use your acrobatics to help your way down and land on your feet. You get 2 damage, but down on the ground. But it kind of accepts them being knocked off the side.
Yeah.
Lyle, what are you doing?
problem.
I'm gonna let Uenya go. I want to see what they're gonna do.
Okay, still delaying.
I'm sorry. I've got a bunch of things I'm juggling. I don't know
Killing?
how
you
I'm gonna
will,
help
you
Jake.
will understand.
Yeah.
So I've seen this thing was next to this other thing that I've seen, moved away, isn't doing anything aggressive. I've watched. Can I even see Jake plopping down? Did I see that happen?
Yes.
I think
Yeah.
you just hear
Okay.
the little Doppler.
Just a little yipping. Man, cat sounds are so much better.
All right. I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to just shout up at the great big golem and say, "Someone big as you picking on wee pups, are ya? You should be ashamed of yourself."
Oh.
No.
Hmm.
Oh, damn.
Let's
That's
just try
reroll?
that again.
Oh boy, let's do the.
Diplomacy, the thing I'm good at.
Joke's on you, they hatch fully adults.
Right?
I mean, you still roll.
Um,
You're not rolling very well.
It's diplomacy
No.
versus will.
They're will DC, yes.
Yeah, no, that's a fail. Sorry,
Is it a critical fail?
No.
Or is it a fail?
not a critical fail. It's a fail.
Okay. Then no reaction to that. Great. How far away is Fidget then? Okay. Gonna like throw up their shoulders and then look over at Fidget and say, watching Fidget like doing like, "Fidget love, I don't know what you're doing, but Marielle's in trouble and we need to help her."
Lariel?
Yes. Good
What?
gravy.
Lariel
That-
was fine.
I looks like it's like what do I do? 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 What do I do?
Okay.
Oh, actually, would Fidget see what we've seen now? Because they're in that area and where...
I will give another thing when people get closer. So when fidgets go,
Okay.
So sorry. What is? I have to remember. Counts aid. What is the
Okay.
What is the? I know that doesn't hit. What is the average DC for our level?
We're level 9, right?
Yeah.
Level-based DCs for level 9 is 26.
26. Okay, so I do not successfully aid with that. So just, I guess to test the waters, I'm just going to chuck my star knife at this golem and just see what happens. It's not going
yeah,
to do
good luck
much.
with that.
Just to test the waters. Oh no!
And we're running out of. I
Oh,
believe you're down to one.
Motherfucker.
Uh-huh.
we
You
can't
feel
lose
what-
it, yeah.
Do you want to re-roll the last one? Your life here, or do you want to keep that as a?
No, I'm going to eat that card. I'm
Okay.
gonna save that
Let's-
reroll
let's-
just in case.
Okay, so it is a ranged attack.
Mm-hmm.
This is not going as well as I hoped it would when I delayed my turn.
So the star knife throws out into the golem, and the golem doesn't even notice as it bounces off it, and then bounces off back into the darkness. And it's like, "It's okay, I got it," and it's coming towards you, and you try to catch it, but it's like head height. And we spoke about like this in gym class apparently earlier about catching things from the head.
With your
But
face.
this time you didn't catch.
Mm.
You're blinded until
Oh, no.
the end of your next turn.
Is that
Alright.
the crit card?
Yeah, you don't
Out
take
of all the
damage.
cards- out of all the cards you could have had, that's probably not one of the better ones.
Yeah,
I mean, only until the end of my next turn. Like the way I've been rolling, I won't hit next turn anyway.
yeah.
There's still plenty I can
Fair
do
enough.
to try and get panache, so we're fine.
It's true.
Fidget, I can't see her. Go help her.